So you hail from a private university, Pratt University.
Right. Well, see, I didn't want to do any of these things, but my mother really hated the fact that show business, the family wasn't show business. She hated it. She said, Sandra, you have to have something to fall back on. So go to college and get an art teaching degree.
Oh. Now, so what are you doing now? I know you're trying to do a podcast.
I'm going to be doing a podcast. I just had a 10-month acting job. I'm not going to say, what it was, but it was probably the best job I had, where I was like a brand spokesperson. So I did that for 10 months. Before that, for a minute, I did Fiddler on the Roof, the show. If I was a rich man, and I played Yenta the matchmaker for a minute. And I've done a lot of commercials in the last 10 years, a lot of stuff as well, different things. I love to be busy and do different things.
Wonderful. Now, I want to talk to you about getting older in Hollywood. Are you afraid of getting older in Hollywood?
Not at all. Are you kidding me? There's more roles for old bags like me than I can count on my 10 fingers and toes, 20. More.
I want to go back to what you said about the movie that you did, Ma Kitty, and it was about an older woman having lots of sex. Now, is this fiction or fact?
It's a combination. I would say it's a combination of both. It's the story of a woman who basically kills her husband, she thinks, while having sex, but there's more to be revealed.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, let's talk about, like I said, getting older in Hollywood. Now, like earlier, we had all these problems with technology, both you and me. And we're at the age now to where older people aren't used to all of this technology, right. But the young kids are. Where do you see, now that you have a big audience on TikTok, what do you want your message to be?
Peace and love, definitely. Being good to everybody, being good to your parents and your grandparents, and being good to the kids too. It's very important, and also bringing love to everybody, because I do love everybody. I think that that's very important, to love each other no matter what.
Now, what do you think I know you've been in Hollywood a long time. What is the scariest thing that you feel about, whether it's life or it's the fact of getting older, or the movies, or the fact of lack of?
Lack of what?
lack of, before, sometimes when we're younger, we have more opportunities for bigger roles and better roles. And then usually as we get older, they put us in the typical roles as the secretary or the mother or the truck driver, something where we have.
I'd like to be a truck driver, Stephanie Stevens. Go ahead, where?
I'm actually doing a show on, there's a couple of women that are big truckers now, and I've asked them to do the show. So in a few weeks, you'll see that, women on the road. So
yes.
It's shocking to see these women drive these big rig things.
It's wonderful. Well, I've heard about those truck stops, honey.
Oh. Ooh, don't mention them truck stops. Late night after the shows, and you got to get you a little gas money and then run to the washroom, and you know how it is.
I know, honey. I know. I'm 75 years young. I know how it is.
Now, let's talk about your family. How do your family feel about you being in show business? And now that you're a TikTok sensation, what do they feel about you being on technology?
Well, my husband loves it, and I adopted a daughter from TikTok. Her name is Lisa Brown. So I don't know, we just got together, but the rest of my family, forget it. They're embarrassed by me. They think I'm vulgar and disgusting. So there you go.
Well, that's the way to be in life. We only have one life to go around.
That's right, honey.
Just be who you are.
That's all I can be. That's their problem, not mine. I can't do anything about how they feel about it. If I embarrass them, too bad.
You know,